You know, hunting for me is just a break. It's mental health time. It's getting out in God's creation.
That when Jesus died on the cross, Jesus died as the Son of God.
Pastoring, sometimes it's emotional, it's mental, it's a lot of dealing with other people's heaviness, burdens, sadness, and all of those things. And so when the fall comes for me, it's a time to get away. And oftentimes I get away in places where the phone doesn't work. And it's a time for me just to reconnect with the Lord. You say something? Across the bridge. I don't say him.
1, 2, 3. Love God, spend time with your family. Be kind, uphold the law. Or a few things you can do to be like Paul.
Oh, we ain't got a little fight to it this morning.
Go to work, go to church, keep your word, that's all she wrote. Or a few things you can do to be like God.
Man, thanks to the good Lord.
If you want to be like Rev, get in the word when you awake.
Listen, keep your faith.
Jesus right along every step you take. And if you want to be like Hank Parker, he puts God first in everything he does. And we do things the way it was.
So I didn't get drawn for Kansas.
Well, everybody that we put in didn't draw in Kansas, and this is the first year the Rev hasn't hunted in Kansas in probably about 12, 14 years. But he didn't draw a tag.
But I did get drawn in Illinois. I've never been to Illinois. And so we're getting ready. We're going to be heading out just in a couple of days. And I've got an archery tag, and I drew a muzzleloader tag. And so we'll be heading out and be hunting the week before Thanksgiving. So we're going to get this bow tuned up and make sure we're on before we head out. Dead deer right there. Double lunged him.
This is my first time to ever hunt in the state of Illinois, and went up to South Fork Outfitters in Minden, Illinois.
Yeah, I'm good.
Day one in Illinois. A little chilly. We drove all night long. We got in about midnight. And now we're up. We got up at 4, getting ready. We're heading to a farm about 20 miles north of here. And so we're looking forward to a good day. So hang with us. Funnel through and come right through this gap this way, but they ain't doing nothing this morning.
Shoot around like in places
Yeah.
like you shoot long ways. But on this side you can shoot.
The Rev, bless his heart, he didn't draw in Kansas, and I mean, he was just downhearted. So, you know, I think he thought he was going to try to up one on us, and so he books him a hunt in Illinois.
So I've had a lot of deer been using this corner, either going left out of here or coming right up this. And then
I guess he thought he was going to go up there and kill that 30-point buck that you hear that song about,
And that's when I seen it there. The 30-point buck.
and come back and talk about it.
like the deer that come from this side come out of this corner, like right here out of this. They come off this trail.
All right, this is our first day in Illinois. It's November the 15th. We drove all through the night last night. Church was Sunday. Had a great day. We're in a great spot, so just hang on with us. Maybe we'll have some action. November 16th, Illinois, week before Thanksgiving. The first shotgun season's gonna open up here in a couple of days. Bucks have been moving all morning. We've been trying to take a minute and tell you what's going on, but every time we do, a deer walks out. We've seen a bunch this morning. Just had a really nice broke-horn buck chase a doe by us.
You know, when you hunt in Louisiana in the pine woods, you don't get to see as far, and there's not a lot of big fields. And I don't know in Louisiana if I've ever seen two bucks fighting before. See a lot of chasing during the rut, and so we got to see some pretty interesting things.
The rut is on. It's going good.
So look, in this scene, you see a buck mounting a doe. And so it reminds us that it's male and female, right? And we don't get mixed up when we look at nature. God hasn't messed this thing up. We're the ones who mess it up.
We may sit all day if things keep going like this. We just haven't decided yet.
Man, just walking in the lodge, you can see the quality of deer that's here in Illinois, especially in this part of Illinois. We knew we were at the right place.
Illinois, we're up here on with South Fork Outfitters. All right, day 3. We're in the tree this morning in Illinois. Man, things have kind of lulled. Some of these bucks may be locked down with does, who knows?
You know, everybody wants to hunt in the rut. Well, me and Goat, we kind of felt like, you know, before the rut is a good time for us, because during the middle of the rut, they get locked down and you ain't gonna do nothing with them.
We've seen a little bit of action, a couple of little bucks running does around. I want you to know, I got a new cameraman with me this week.
He's a hunter by name only. Hunter doesn't hunt much, but he's a video guy for me sometimes on these trips. And
hey, we're out here in the stand, and
he kind of is a rookie at this.
we got some things happening, but we're gonna wait till we see something before we make a shot.
Hunter from the church, my worship pastor at the church, is videoing all of this weekend.
And so he was a little nervous and trying to get everything ready for the trip, and he didn't want to mess up, and so he tried to get things organized and ready for low light situations and just time in the tree.
And I want you to know he's winning a blue ribbon for Husband and Dad Award this week. Monday, his son had tube surgery. Tuesday, he and his wife closed on their house, and he's in Illinois with me.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all pray for Hunter.
Do you feel it? Feel it. It'll be the day. This is it.
And I'll probably be busy when I get home doing counseling appointments with he and his wife, so.
My first trip, I got to go with an old friend of mine I would go to church with 20 years ago. His name's Todd Jackson. We've been hunting together before, gone on elk hunting trips in Colorado, and this was a great time to reconnect and in a place that, man, it was just awesome.
All right, I know this looks a little different. Last morning for archery, we were sitting over in that tree. We saw a lot of bugs coming out of this little opening here. One of them ran right down the road, and my buddy Todd shot it. We think it's the big 9 that we've been looking for. And so we're just set up here waiting. I want to show you something though. This is the first shotgun season. It's November the week before Thanksgiving. Illinois has early shotgun season where you can use a muzzle loader. Now what I'm shooting is not your grandpa's Hawken rifle. When I sighted this thing in the other day at 100 yards, I was putting them in the same hole.
Me and Goat know why the Rev didn't kill in Illinois, because he left his guides in Kansas. We was in Kansas. And
Rev got back from Illinois without a deer, but he's got boys down here in Louisiana that hunt, so he got to take one of his boys out with a crossbow.
I ain't never killed a deer with a crossbow before. I just shot it before we left the house. So we're gonna see if, I don't know if that's cheating or not with a crossbow, but we're gonna see if we can't stick a doe with a crossbow.